my, Joe Rogan said something again. Thank you, Joe Rogan, for having our backs up here in Canada and supporting us in Canada. Joe Rogan on his podcast the other day said, reportedly said through somebody that told me that Canada is now a full-blown dictatorship. Well, thank you, Joe Rogan. Well, here's a problem with that, Joe Rogan. You're 14 years off the mark. Canada became a full-blown dictatorship, whether you like it or not, back in 2010 with the Vancouver model. During the 2010 Olympics, Vancouver opened and Canada opened itself up to money laundering. Bring your money in through the Vancouver model. We won't ask you any questions. Come and buy our houses and apartments and leave them all empty and create artificial shortages, and our housing will go up and we'll prop a fake GDP. And we are basically built off of empty homes, creating artificial shortages, whether you like it or not. People such as myself that live in Vancouver had to move to small 2-stoplight towns like this, where the locals don't even like us that much. But we are here, and we were forced out. People born and raised and educated in the cities of Vancouver had to be forced out. Well, mind you, this didn't only happen in Vancouver. It happened in Australia, it happened in New Zealand, it happened in the UK, and the blue states of America. All these governments work together to bring in, how do we bring in more laundered money? And the Chinese brought something else with them, the fentanyl. And they distributed the fentanyl, and then they took the profits and the proceeds from the fentanyl and reinvested into the real estate market, creating more artificial shortages and creating a supply versus demand issue that doesn't exist, and because it's all a myth, and we know, we understand what is going on, but that is the deal. And now this is the situation we're in right now. No, Joe Rogan, we are not a full-blown we became a full-blown dictatorship back in 2010 when our government sold us out to the highest bidder. And now people born and raised in their own cities cannot live in them. The maid. Joe, you don't remember that video I made you? SOS from Canada? Maid. What's happening in Canada? Can't afford to live? Well, we got maid. You're too far in debt? Well, we got maid. What's the deal? Well, we got maid. Hey, we'll pay for your funeral if you take maid. And yes, Canada's been a dictatorship for the longest time now. And I believe and wholeheartedly that in 2010 is when it took off, and when we basically based our economy on housing and not exporting. Oh, we export, but China owns all our major exports. China owns some of our bigger ports. China owns everything here. We sold out to the highest bidder. Our politicians have sold out to the highest bidders. And now, what's happening in 2024? They're taxing us to death. Oh, we got free healthcare. What free healthcare? I haven't seen a doctor since 2020. But anyways, Joe Rogan, thank you for telling us what we already knew here in Canada. God bless you, and God bless America. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.